Hi everyone, I am Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. We already studied the special products identities. And for this episode, I prepared this advanced practice on this lesson, special products. And these are the first set of questions. The first one here is, we will simplify this expression. So how are we gonna simplify this expression? Are we going to multiply 1 times square root of 2 5 times? And later on, are we gonna multiply to each term in these expressions? Okay, we are not going to do that. If you're going to take a look at these expressions here, they have the same exponents. So if this expression is a raised to the power of 5, and this expression is b raised to the power of 5, a raised to the power of 5, b raised to the power of 5, then rule of exponent in this case is we can write ab inside the parentheses and it would be raised to the power of 5. So it means this can be written here as 1 plus square root of 2 inside the parentheses times 1 minus square root of 2 inside the parentheses. We will be putting inside these brackets and it would be raised to the power of 5. Okay, what about in these expressions? They also have the same exponents. So it is also, or this exponent rules is also applicable. So this one can be written then as 1 plus the square root of 3 times 1 minus the square root of 3. And we will be putting this one inside these brackets and it would be raised to the power of 4. Okay, now look at these expressions inside these brackets. 1 plus the square root of 2 times 1 minus the square root of 2. This is special product identity. Specifically, this is difference of squares. So then, this can be written as 1 squared minus square root of 2 squared. 1 squared is 1. Square root of 2 squared, then that would be 2. So 1 minus 2. And this is equal to negative 1. And if we are going to raise it to the power of 5, then it's negative 1. Okay, how about here? 1 plus square root of 3 times 1 minus square root of 3, it's the same thing. Difference of squares. So this is 1 squared minus the square root of 3 squared. 1 squared is 1 minus square root of 3 squared, then this is 3. So this is equal to negative 2. And raise it to the power of 4, then it means it's positive 16. So if we will multiply negative 1 times 16, then our answer would be negative 16. Okay, how about this another problem or question? In here, we will rationalize the denominator of this expression. 4 over 1 minus square root of 2 minus square root of 3. Okay, we already studied how to rationalize denominator. If we have one term in the denominator, like for example, 1 over square root of 2. To rationalize, we said that we are just going to multiply the denominator by the same number. Numerator also must be multiplied by this square root of 2. So that's how to rationalize if the denominator is one term. If we have two terms in the denominator, like 1 over 1 plus the square root of 2. So we have two terms. We are going to use here the concept of difference of squares. So we will be multiplying this denominator by the same number but with different signs. So this is times 1 minus square root of 2. So numerator is 1 times 1 minus the square root of 2 also. So these are the rules if we are rationalizing denominator. So we already studied this one. But in this question, we have here three terms. 1 minus square root of 2 minus square root of 3. So to rationalize this denominator, what we need to do is we will group these three terms into two groups. So in here, 1 minus square root of 2, this is our first group. And second group is square root of 3. So we have 1 minus square root of 2 minus square root of 3. Okay, and then we will make use of the difference of squares. So in here, we will be multiplying then this denominator by the same number but with different signs. So this is times 1 minus square root of 2. This is minus, so different sign is plus square root of 3. So numerator must be multiplied also by 1 minus square root of 2 plus square root of 3. Okay, this time, if we're going to take a look at this denominator, 1 minus square root of 2, and here is 1 minus square root of 2. So we can write then this as 1 minus the square root of 2 squared minus, this is square root of 3, and this is square root of 3 also. So minus square root of 3 squared. So this is for our denominator. What about for our numerator? So if we will distribute this one, so 4 minus 4 square root of 2, and this is plus 4 square root of 3. Okay, now, in this denominator, square root of 3 squared is 3. What about 1 minus square root of 2 raised to the power of 2? So this is special product identity, specifically square of binomials. So 1 minus square root of 2 raised to the power of 2. Then this is 1, okay, plus square root of 2 squared is 2. So plus 2, and then 1 times negative square root of 2 is negative square root of 2 times 2. So minus 2 square root of 2. So 1 plus 2 minus 2 square root of 2, and this is minus 3. This is for our denominator. And in here, this will be canceled, this will be canceled. So for our denominator, we just have negative 2 square root of 2. Still, this denominator is still irrational number. So to rationalize this, since this is just one term, then we have to multiply it by square root of 2. So for our numerator, 4 minus 4 square root of 2 plus 4 square root of 3, we will be multiplying this one also by square root of 2. So in here, the denominator then would be negative 2 square root of 2 times square root of 2. So this is 2 times negative 2. We have here negative 4. Okay, what about for the numerator? So 2, now square root of 2 times 4. So we have here 4 square root of 2. Negative 4 square root of 2 times square root of 2, then it would be negative 4 times 2, then that would be negative 8. And then the square root of 2 times 4 square root of 3, then it would be 4 or plus 4 square root of 6. And again, our denominator is negative 4. 4 square root of 2 over negative 4. So that's our first term. Negative 8 over negative 4, another term, and this would be our third term. So if we will simplify, this will become negative square root of 2. Negative 8 over negative 4 is positive 2. 4 square root of 6 over negative 4, then it would be negative square root of 6. So we have here negative square root of 2 plus 2 minus square root of 6. So this would be our answer.